What is happening? We'll cut your chin off. Chin check. Beard's in full effect. I need a little trim. I got these fucking sideburns that grow and then stop right here, and then everything underneath here grows at the same time these are growing. So these are all the same length, but this has farther to grow. You get it. I don't know what you do. Fucking beards. I like having all this hair though, especially in the winter when it's cold as fuck out. Anyways, been driving for Uber and Lyft, and I thought I would tell you how it's been going. You know, it's the number one question I get: is it worth it? Do you enjoy it? Do you make good money doing it? What's it like? So here you go. And I'm always telling people, hey, I'm on YouTube, and then I tell them I think about the channel that I have, and I'm like, I don't want them to even see that I'm on here. Do I start a new channel? I don't know. I just keep going with this one and make that podcast and make that a playlist. I don't know. I haven't decided. Actually, made a new one. I'm fucking all over the place, man. I'm all over the place, except for all over the place. Figure that out. Anyways, let's go over some Uber and lifting. First of all, what I do is I turn on both apps. I turn on Lyft, I turn on Uber, and the first app that gives me a ride, I turn off the other app and go with the one that gave me a ride until they don't give me any more rides. And you turn off the other app, that way you're not rejecting rides and it's not hurting your acceptance rating. And you know, that'll kill your downtime, right? You won't have so much downtime. We'll see how much downtime I actually had, how much I made in an hour on average, and what I made overall, and how many hours I actually worked. And I'll give you some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. Like, use both of the apps and even use the Rider app. That way you know where all the cars are. It'll tell you where all the Lyfts and all the Ubers are. And then you'll know where to avoid because those places are a little saturated, right? You just drive in the other direction. So there's a tip. Let's go into it. Let's get into it. Let's do it. Let's get all the way into it. Alright, so we're in the Uber, and I got my gold status. You do that by having a 85% or better acceptance rating and at least a 4.85 star rating, and I'm not sure about the percentage of the cancellations, but I'm gold, so it's got to be better than 4% or 4%. So let's get into some earnings. So in the first 2 days, the first 10 and a half hours approximately, I was able to earn $198.14 in 18 trips, 46 points, and that's good. I started driving with Uber after Lyft, so keep that in mind, but it'll tell you that I've started at the same time, and I didn't. I applied for both of them at the same time, was approved for Lyft first, and then Uber finally accepted my profile picture, which is horrendous. I hate it, but it was the 12th one that I submitted and first one that they didn't reject, so that's what they get. That's what we got. That's what we're working with. And on that day, on that weekend, I was able to average $19.80 an hour, just right there. And then in the next week, went Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, another 8.5 hours, another 60 points, $164.20 trips, $19.29 an hour, right? In that week, working 3 days. Okay. And the next week, and I was also doing Lyft, as you'll see later. So another $114 in the next week. Not so good at the average per hour, only $12.73. But I also only worked 9 hours out of that whole week. on Uber. 15 trips, another 33 points, and you're working nights, so you get 3 extra points. And this was a good week. This was the best week so far. It was Thanksgiving week, so you had the biggest drinking night of the year, which was Wednesday, and that week I averaged $20.95 an hour. 11 and a half hours, $240, 24 trips, 68 points. But back to having those points from, I think, 10 to midnight or midnight to 2, you get 3 extra points, or 9 to midnight, you get 3 extra points for each ride you do. So that'll bump you up to get to gold and platinum and diamond level. Now we're going to get into Lyft. It's a little different. You can see how it's set up a little different here, but it's the same concept. You got an 89 acceptance rating, holding that 5-star level. So from the 28th to the 3rd, there it is, $153 and 9.5 hours being online. So I had 4 hours of downtime here. Uber doesn't tell you that. It just tells you how much time you were online. But that's an average of $17.10 an hour. $43 in tips. That's pretty good, right? That means people like me. I'm an easy guy to like, it turns out. I don't have any kind of gold level or platinum level or anything like that. You just got to keep your stars up. $79.51 with 3 hours of downtime, 14 rides. You're looking at about $9.90 an hour with Lyft on that day, or those days, that week. And it'll break down further, but we won't get into that. And the next week, I think we made $79.73, and those are going out on like Mondays and Tuesdays, and those days are just dead most of the time. So from the 11th to the 17th, averaged about $17.71 in that 4.5 hours. And you see we only had 45 minutes of downtime. This is where I learned to have both apps on, turn the other one off, and alleviate all that downtime. And with cancellations, I still earn $5. So if I drive all the way out there, you're not there, or you cancel halfway there, then I get $5. I think if you wait 2 minutes and then cancel, you owe. So know that. 163.28 in the next week. That's an average of $18.11 right there in that 9 hours. Again, we had a little bit of extra downtime driving between places, I guess. 14 rides though. And remember, we're trying to get to 100 to get that $800. 180.91 in the next week. It's an average of $15.73 per hour there. So it looks like we're making more with Uber than we are with Lyft. Looks like in 42.5 hours you make $656.47 with Lyft. That's an average of $15.44 an hour on 88 rides. I didn't make that 100 rides in the first month, so it looks like I'm stuck with that $656. If you want to try to make 100 rides in a month, you'll get $800 if it doesn't equal to that. So if I'd have got 100 rides and I was at $656, I'd have got that difference to make $800. Whoever referred me would get an extra $300. So down in the description below, if you're interested in driving for Lyft and you want to make a little extra money, or you're not doing anything, you want to drive, go ahead and click that link, use that referral code, and we'll both earn a little extra dollars. Cool. So 42.5 hours with Lyft, 39 hours with Uber. And in that 39 hours, I earned $717.84. So that's basically a week's worth of hours, right? We work a 40-hour week, $717. That's not too shabby, I don't think. It's an average of $18.40 per hour. Altogether, last month, 81 and a half hours, totaling $1374.31, with an average between both of them $16.86 an hour on average. And that's just working 2 weeks out of the month. 81 hours, 81 and a half hours, right? Or that's working, yeah, there's a little bit of overtime. It's like an hour and a half overtime in 2 weeks. You get it. Now, with all that being said, that's how much you earn. Is it worth it? You be the judge. Let me know in the comments. Also consider that there's gas. Spent $300 in gas, right? Spent almost $250 in gas in the time I've been driving. Also put a significant amount of new miles on the whip. And I need a new catalytic converter or some O2 sensors. Either way, it's going to cost me $80 to $250 just to get that fixed. This has been Rugged Rose Review. I've been Uber and Lyfting. There'll also be a link to Uber if you want to be a driver. Hit me up give me your email. Go to ruggedrosereview.com, and if you subscribe to that, to my mailing list, I'll get your email. I can send you coupons for when you're Ubering and when you're Lyfting. And you need a Lyft or an Uber, right? I'll give you some coupons, some like $5 off. You dig it, right? Now also, Amazon.com. I get these cool Amazon coupons and promotions. I can send those to you to your email, and when you shop on Amazon through any of those emails, I get a commission. That's what we're doing out here, right here. Affiliate marketing. Where am I at here? We're trying to build an empire from home, right? Product and service reviews, affiliate marketing. That's all I'm trying to do here. That's what I need to get done. That's what I've been trying to accomplish this whole year, and hopefully we can get it up and running this year in 2020. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Peace. I'm asking people, are you comfortable with the temperature? How about the music? We're having good conversation, and I keep water stocked, but nobody drinks water. Nobody wants water. I ask them if they want water. I kind of just quit asking them because everybody tells me no. So when they ask me, I'm like, yeah, I got a water. Here you go. Check it, the Chinese chinny, the chinny. How many chins? And I don't know. Finding the chin. Never mind. And from the 4th to the 11th, where's it at here? Is it over? Did you find it? Is it here? I don't know what's happening. This is just today. Alright, well, there's hello. Says I started on the 28th, but I didn't start doing rides until Friday, whatever day that is.